This is a demo and onboarding of SKU Compass, where we want to simplify inventory and make your life easy. So this is how we programmed it. This is what I use for my own 3PL that I created, and this is the software I wrote specifically for that. And now you guys have access to it as well. The first part is to create your brand. I made a brand name test. I'm going to submit my brand. Answer a few questions right here. Do you have Amazon? Do you have Shopify? Do you have a 3PL? Do you have open purchase orders? Submit to continue. These two boxes here, the first one is manufacturer lead time. There is a definition, but that is basically from the time you order your product from your manufacturer to the time it arrives to the intended destination. Sometimes 30, sometimes 60, sometimes 90 days. Safety stock is the number of days of inventory you want on hand based on your sales volume. Your sales volume will be calculated by the system. It's going to import that. But if you want 30 days, 60 days, this is considered the insurance of your business. Because if manufacturer does not deliver, you at least have some safety stock here. And it's time to set up your marketplace connections. You're going to connect your store. I'm going to select my store that I just did. For Shopify, you'll come down, you'll paste in your Shopify link. You'll actually connect your store on your Shopify app. You'll search for it in the App Store. For Amazon, you'll connect it right here, and that'll launch into the actual connections you need. Once you're connected, you go to your brand. This is my test brand. We'll go to SKU details. In SKU details, you can set up the attributes of the system. When I say attributes, the things that are needed for this to forecast inventory. We want to forecast inventory so you don't have to. And make it really easy to just go about your day. And here's the exact numbers that you need. You can do tags. You can do second names. You can edit the name. You can add cost of goods for tracking and purchase orders. You can do manufacturer redo the manufacturer lead time, the safety stock, the stock analysis period, which is this analytics period for sales. So in this case, 18 days. It's looking at the last 18 days to calculate sales velocity. Sometimes clients want to do 100 days to smooth out bumps. Sometimes they want to do last 30. If you get into like the holidays, you may not want to project, look at the last 5, 10 days because you want a larger time frame to smooth out any spikes like Black Friday. In warehouse stock, you can adjust warehouse stock, or if you've connected either Amazon or Shopify, you can set up to use Shopify as warehouse stock. Then you hit update, and you can use FBM as warehouse stock and do the same. We can also push stock numbers back to Shopify if we manage stock numbers in this system or we are building bundles. You can make items bundles and lookups or kits, and they also call them. For instance here, if I wanted to make this a kit, I would do build. I would select it there, or I could do it in the edit. But since this was already a build, I'm going to edit the build. And this build is this SKU on and is made up of this product with one quantity. I can do up to 4 in this section right here, or I can do a advanced one and do builds in here, build SKU, and I can do a larger quantity right here. Things that you can do on the screen, you can add sales spikes. So with a sales spike that is upcoming sales, like Black Friday, I could put in a sales spike to say, hey, my sales for this product are going to go up 500% or maybe 250 units. And if we do this, it'll actually calculate and figure that into any ordering that we're doing. You can do it in bulk. You could do it for your entire catalog right here as well. You can go back to specific time frames under advanced AP and say, this is my velocity. On the main section, I'm going to go back here one more thing. We're going to select our main brand here, and you can actually do brand attributes, and you can say, yeah, I want to count these systems. If you're doing TikTok, it's actually Amazon multi-channel fulfillment. So not everybody brings that in, but this allows you to bring it in. Because they don't show up as FBA, they don't show up as a merchant. They're actually multi-channel fulfillment. If you run out of stock on Amazon, you can set it to go back and use the last known stock or use the highest month stock, and so on. And if you want to manage your inventory, say you are your own 3PL, you can actually manage your inventory in here. That's what we built it for. We have other clients managing their own warehouse, and their stock is controlled here. When there's sales on Shopify or their 3PL, it actually reduces the inventory, so you can actually keep track of that. Under supply analysis, you can do the estimator. You can say, I want to make an order on the 26th, and my next order will be 41 days out. And it'll calculate exactly what you need to order from the manufacturer. You can export it out. You can filter down. You can change your dates. On the analysis tab, this is kind of like an overview saying, hey, I'm 381 days past due on ordering. I need to order at least 1,600 units, but 1,685 units is only good for 30 days. 1,800 units is good for 60 days. So this is a quick look at what's going on. You can view the details here of exactly what's going on with the SKU. You can see sales are increasing. So if I had set my stock analysis period to 7 days, it's going to readjust all the calculations based on 5.7 versus right now 18 days. So it's 4.1. You can do purchase orders. You can do Amazon restock. Amazon restock has an estimator as well. So if I want to keep 70 days of stock in here, this is what I would need to send. This is what I have in the system. This is what's available. And you can see all the other metrics and exactly what's going on here. On the dashboard, this gives you exactly the things you need to pay attention to. I've got 2 SKUs I need to order. I've got 2 SKUs that have less than 45 days of stock in Amazon. On the SKU detail tab, one more thing I want to show you here. Once you select your SKU, you can do charts, and you'll actually see the history of sales and the history of your inventory as it's running down. These are actually filters here. So you can filter down, you can see your hidden SKUs, you can see things that are missing cost of goods. Anything with FBA stock, you can click that, filter down to it, clear the filter if you need to. Guys, this is an overview of SKU Compass. We would love to help support your business in forecasting inventory management. We make it simple, it's automated, it's easy to connect, and you have very little work that has to be done to forecast.